Hello and welcome to our video on how to integrate the Citrix MAM SDK for microVPN into a iOS Swift application. We assume you already have a working app, and as you can see here, we're testing an application and we have an iPad that we're going to run this on. And the first thing we want to do is this app just uses a basic web browser. So what we're doing is just doing a basic test without the VPN. Can it hit Google? So we're just going to build the app and just do a basic test to make sure that the app is functional and that there's no issues before we start bringing the SDK into the application. So this is a good thing to do to help you set a breakpoint and then see the logging, see what information is normal in there in your app before you start bringing in the VPN. So we're just doing that. We're just stepping through the app, getting used to doing some basic testing and debugging. And you notice that the app is already integrated into the Citrix workspace and that the secure app was started. So from a general perspective, endpoint management is pushing the app. So now what we're doing is we're putting in the URL for our server. It's basically an IIS server that's sitting behind our firewall. So this app will come up, launch the VPN, and hit this web page. And you'll see this happen. It's just going to give you the basic SDK. So we're going to now import the Citrix MAM network into our application so that we have the basic imports done. You notice the Citrix MAM core is already into our application. So now what we're going to do is derive our class from the Citrix VPN delegate so that it will receive the callbacks when something happens that is relevant to our controls. You notice there's a warning here that there's a stub that we need to add here just so if there's any type of errors that may be outside the norm for the VPN, then that will launch here and you can handle that inside your application. So through the magic of time lapse, we're just going to build our app here and just make sure everything goes well. And the next thing we want to do is import our MDX file that defines the policies for our application into this endpoint management service console. I already have mine added here, but if you didn't have it, there would just be an upload button and you would upload your MDX. And so we're setting the network tunnel to tunneled web SSO. It's turned off by default. We're going to set app passcode and device passcode off so that we're not dealing with other compliance issues. And then we want to set non-compliant behavior to allow it to continue, and then set the delivery group. So now let's switch back to Xcode and let's test our app now that it has the policies defined in the server. And so we set a breakpoint here just so we could see, did it try to connect to the page, and so we could see what happened in our log, as well as we get our normal compliance warning here, and then we see an IIS page come up, right? And the only way we could hit this page is if we got through the VPN. So we hope you enjoyed this video.